Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I have like a topic that's not on a particular comic book, but I wanted to show you a comic book while we talk about it. So I got thinking about Thanksgiving and what would be an appropriate comic book for Thanksgiving. For the life of me, I can't think of a single comic book that is a Thanksgiving book. Ninja Turtles. I was thinking they have the Christmas books. There's Halloween, endless Halloween books. But are there any Thanksgiving books? Not that I am aware of. Anyway, we're gonna look at this fairly old book, Super Beat Up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book 3, Eastman and Laird from the original run, and I don't remember honestly where I got this from. It is, yeah, absolutely hashed, but we'll flip through it a little bit here while I'm talking. Anyway, so there's been a little bit of talk about award shows lately, and awards and comics in general. And when I think about it, I think about the Eisners, and I think, who cares? Why do the Eisners matter? They don't matter whatsoever. It's just like the Oscars or anything else. But um, let me be really generous for a moment, okay? This is how I think awards matter, and that is it recognizes what is the best of the year, the best of the best, and then other people out there can go and pay more attention to those books that have earned it by merit, by being just great books, and read and enjoy those books. That's how I think it could work, at its best. The reality is, it seems like often it's about the the creators, the individuals, the actors. If we're talking about the Oscars, it's about those people who have achieved the award, as though it's maybe something that they've been vying for, maybe not. It's a way to recognize them for all their hard work and that they did some good stuff. And I think that honestly, that's secondary. It's not as important. Um, and so, kind of what I'd like to see is not necessarily awards given out like and again, yeah, they're because there were the CG awards, but I'm not really. It's not that in particular. I'm just saying I think that the best way to recognize what is a good book and what is not a good book, you know, is to not talk about not the books that aren't good, unless of course you can do it in a funny way and whatever, make YouTube content out of it or something like that. But ultimately, like, talk about the good books and make it accessible to people to be able to look up, in an article, 10 best comic books of, 2018, with no other qualifiers. Best indie comic books of 2018. And, you know, let people see it, let it be known. And then hopefully you can attract more readers. That would be the ultimate prize for any creator. Uh, but I don't think that's really the way that it works in real life. So I don't know. Does it matter? No. I will say, to me, though, it is very touching when people say that Downcast is a book series that they really like. I love it when people say that Fatal looks amazing and that they're really excited about the story. I mean, no one's read it yet, other than a select few people that I know personally, but it does my heart good to hear that. But again, I think it's secondary. Um, anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. All in all, the whole point of this being my Thanksgiving video is that I am very grateful for people that actually read my books. At the end of the day, even if somebody reads your book and they roast it viciously, in the worst way possible, somebody read your book. Like, you were able to take a chance and make something, put yourself out there. Completing a comic book is no small feat. And yeah, maybe it looks like this sometimes. Like, so some of the Eastman and Laird stuff, I look at it, I think I can't tell if it's just really goofy bad art or if it's amazing. And obviously I love it, but it it I don't know. It's because there's enough people that loved it, that told people about it, word of mouth, and it did so well. Anyway, Thanksgiving, you got to be grateful for people reading it and the fact that we're able to continue to make comic books in 2022, almost 2023. Uh, and for it being such an outdated and old media, it's really cool to be able to continue making them. And if people are reading them and loving or hating them and talking about them in any way, shape, or form, that is a fantastic place to be. Anyway, let me know what you think about Award Show, and I hope you're eating lots of turkey today. Thanks. Bye.